In the last chapter of the Book of Unwritten Tales.
All I wish for is for you to be happy.
Thank you.
Haha, so I'm not going to marry him.
Unfortunately, not all wishes are granted.
And now. Oh, well, I'm not going to argue. Let's get it done.
Let's hope that Arba's donation of water that spills from the earth will work.
Yes,
It
let's.
hasn't really spilled from the earth, but it is groundwater, and it's never seen the sun.
Really?
Now all the symbols are glowing. Hello? Are you there?
I'm always there.
Okay. Yes.
I cast a spell over you single-handedly with no help.
And now you're mine.
You had help, you just didn't realise it.
Oh, really?
No, I did it by myself.
You talking about me?
I'm the all-knowing seer. I'm telling you, you are wrong.
Okay. Are you really
Are you
all-knowing?
really all-knowing?
No, but it sounds better than I am the seer who saw more than any other being in the world and yet didn't see all.
Well, at least it's more concise. Yes, maybe we can just solve this problem right here and now. What do you know about this pregnancy?
Why am I pregnant?
You are pregnant?
Should you not know that? You being the nearly all-knowing oracle.
I didn't see that. When did you get pregnant?
I'm asking you.
Stupid romance. A woodland glade, a bed in the cornfield, not a mirror in sight.
Oh, you can only see what mirrors
You
see.
may have done that somewhere else.
Done what?
Oh, yes. Nothing at all, princess.
Is nobody going to explain what sex is to this poor girl? Well, who exactly are you? And where are you?
I did summon you, but I don't really know anything about you. Do you live in the water, or are you the water?
No, the water is just a reflective surface. I live on the other side of the mirrors.
Okay.
I see what happens in front of mirrors. To you, they are simple reflections. To me, they are the window through which I view your world.
So you're Ozma,
Okay.
trapped behind the mirror until we destroy the Gnome King, and then you can be free and rule Oz. Ooh, this is interesting.
So you live on the other side of all mirrors. Does that include the one in my bedroom?
I can look through any reflective surface. I see all.
Well, all that they see.
You do close your eyes, when it's the decent thing to do, right?
I see all.
Yes, understood. But if someone's undressing in front of their mirror or doing embarrassing things that no one else should see, you do look away, right?
I can see into the furthest reaches of the world. I see the good and the bad, the beautiful and the abominable.
I think that answers your question,
You
Ivo.
saw me giving an imaginary harp concert in front of my mirror.
I count that amongst the abominable.
I think that may be a euphemism for something else. The imaginary harp thing. So, tell me about being summoned.
And Mother and others
For
summon
advice.
you to ask your advice.
I wouldn't exactly describe it as asking. They know how to reach me via one of the mirrors. They want me to give them information, and if I don't answer, they just stand there and stare at me.
So you help them.
That is the question, is it not? Do I have an interest in supporting either one or the other side, or would I rather watch a catastrophe unfold?
Huh.
So you'd pour oil onto the fire just because you want to watch the flames?
I could, but mostly I restrict myself to watching. I love to see how things develop. I can't abide when things come to a standstill. That's when I'm always tempted to give someone a shove in the right direction.
Why don't you give us a shove? That would be entertaining, right? And what do you know about the epidemic in Seastone?
There's talk of an epidemic in Seastone which is spreading. Do you know anything about it?
It is not an epidemic.
Okay.
Well, what is it then?
It's something that you'll get involved with.
Really?
Can you see into the future?
Stories repeat themselves. Other places, other participants, but the course remains the same. Good fights evil.
So do you know this, or are you just guessing? Can you give us the password for the guards?
I need today's password for the Woodland Realm Border Watch. Do you know it?
Of course, your mother told the commander of the guards when she was standing next to the mirror surface of the moon well.
Can I have it?
Please?
Absolutely. I want to see how this develops, and there are quite a few surprises awaiting you in Seastone.
Okay.
Which, of course, you're not going to tell me about.
They wouldn't be surprises if I told you about them.
Fair enough.
By any chance, is the password melon?
What?
How do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know that?
Stories repeat themselves. Do you not know that? Thanks for that unsettling conversation. I have to go.
Yes, you must. Yes, but I didn't mean that. You will seek me out before this story ends.
Oh, really?
You mean to say you will see me and follow my every move?
Of course.
Yes, you will want to help a friend in need and won't know how to.
Really?
That's when you will seek and find me.
Wow, the
In a
written
fine
text
town,
is vastly
in a house
different.
with no corners.
Where will I find you?
Till then, Princess Ivo of the Woodland Realm.
Or is it just off?
But we will see each other again soon.
Yeah, the
But
subtitles are off. Like behind a tick or something there. It's really throwing me off. Well, nothing for it. Is there anything left to talk to the
I know
mirror
everything
about?
I need to know. Today's password is melon.
All right.
When I use it at the border, the watch will have to let me pass.
Right, but how do we get
And by
to the
the
border?
time they find out they've been duped, I'll be in Seastone.
I mean, that's all well and good, but we actually have to get to the border. Well, let's try Arbor again. Just in
I
case.
don't know what I could ask him right now.
Okay, thank you for confirming that we're through with him. I suppose the best thing to do at this point is to just go back and speak to everyone we can speak to again to see if we can get a little bit of more information.
I wish there was something to indicate that the book was wrong, but unfortunately it's very sure, and I know it's right.
Yeah,
I'm pregnant, and I don't know how, and I don't know why. I just know that I need to get out of here before Mother finds out. The Archmage and Seastone will know what to do.
Maybe. I just can't help but feel that when she eventually finds out what sex is, then she'll realize that something her and Nate did is the cause of this. I may be wrong, but that's just my own personal beliefs there.
Hey, Cheap.
This will probably give us the same dialogue, but let's check it out.
Do you think I could play the princess card and ask the stud to loan us a hippogriff? That'd cost a lot less than a pot of gold. Yeah, you're right. They'd blab to everyone. Bad idea if I want to travel incognito.
Okay.
I'll be back soon, Cheap.
All right. Well, let's go look in our room and then we'll go talk to our parents again. It doesn't seem like anything's changed here.
I don't know how Cheap escaped the music box, but he does say he knows various mystical fighting techniques.
That's true. Maybe he did it in his sleep and doesn't know himself how he did it. Anything new out here? I think we've already got sunflower
The
seeds.
plant would survive, I'm sure, but at the moment I don't need any more.
Okay, that's fine. Can we climb down from here? We can, cool. Glad she doesn't refuse just because the door's open. Well, let's go up and talk to the parents. Let's try father first.
Pa?
Yes, Poppet?
Enlighten me, Father.
me, Father.
Ghosts and demons,
Yes?
denied by those who are unwary, are amongst the greatest wonders of the world.
I'll need to have a think about that.
Me too. Enlighten me, Father.
Enlighten me, Father.
Old people with sunburn, denied by those who are unwary, anger the humorless gods.
Understood.
I wonder if these are recorded as one sitting, or where there's pauses in between there, and a lot of it sounds the same. If it's like Lego building here, they've recorded individual phrases, and then when we click Enlighten Me, if it just randomly strings some together. That would be cool.
Enlighten me, Father.
The striped kakadu and the limping squirrel, loved by me like very little else. They may be clever, but they are not wise.
I'll need to have a think about that.
Yeah, just spouting a bunch of nonsense. Let's try this. Don't always defend Mother. I avoided clicking it before, but
Doesn't Mother's way of doing things drive you a bit mad?
Naturally.
Then why don't you tell her?
Does the GNU talk of spring when the shadows are tickling the squirrel?
I don't know.
I love her. It's just a phase. She'll change.
Are you
And
sure?
if she doesn't change, then I will not love her any less.
Fair enough.
I love you both as you are, warts and all.
Ivo has warts. Goodbye.
I've got quite a lot to think about.
Goodbye, little daughter.
See you later, Father.
Be careful you don't take root yourself. Don't know if we could help you from that predicament. All right. Well, it looks like the moon well and the parents are the only interactables. Why should we be needing to look at the moon well again, I wonder?
When Nate saw the well for the first time, he started blabbering something about sky pools and that we could have a lot of fun in the water. That was the point at which Mother made Cheep guard me.
Okay, well, that exhausted that.
I'll leave her to work.
All right,
This
then.
magical epidemic seems to be really worrying her.
So, the solution has to be either in the garden or in the library or in our room. Let's see, what can we interact with? See, we never actually done anything with this tree or this bird bath. What do you think about the bird bath there, Ivo?
There's only a little water left in the bird bath. Cheep always says that it evaporates quickly.
Right.
However.
Yep, it's the same thing.
That's a weeping willow. It appears to be so content it looks anything but sad.
You know, this makes absolutely no sense, and I don't know why I'm thinking this, except I've thought from the very beginning when she says that, and we can continue to be able to interact with this willow, that we're going to have to make it lower its branches somehow. I don't know why we would want to do that. It's given us no reason whatsoever to do it, but I feel like that's what we need to do. And we have this carpentry book here that is horror stories for plant-like things. So maybe this is what we need to do? I'm probably completely wrong, but I'm going to give it a shot. And it looks like that's correct for whatever reason.
Trees regard a carpenter as the bogeyman. It's not nice, but I'll have to find out.
Why though?
One can easily fell a tree with the help of an axe and wedges. In my experience, nothing beats a sharp saw guided by two men. Slish, slash! The teeth of the saw bite into the wood, and in a few minutes, even the largest tree tumbles to the ground. After this, the smaller branches and the
Well, it's
bark are
certainly
removed from the
working.
trunk using hatchets. Once the tree is sawn into several pieces, it's ready to be transported away. Wow. I feel a bit dirty.
You should.
It'll be all right. You'll see.
Okay. Oh, a rainbow? Oh, it's coming from the waterfall. You don't think this is how we get the pot of gold, do you? Pot of gold at the end of the rainbow?
Simply beautiful. Clear water that tumbles through the air and spreads a fine, refreshing mist all through the garden.
I mean, I'm glad I figured this out if that's what it is. But what on earth would have ever indicated that we needed to do that?
Hey, there's a rainbow. Since the willow's branches are hanging down for some inexplicable reason, the sun is able to shine directly onto the waterfall again and is now producing a pretty rainbow over the garden.
Right. So, now we know why we have the spade. Yeah, that's just one of those adventure game logic things, which this game series in the past has been pretty good about avoiding and doing only fairly
A pot
easy
of gold,
to
and no
deduce
grumpy
logical
leprechaun
things.
protecting it. What a stroke of luck.
But in this instance, I'm really glad I just stumbled upon that, so great. Because that made no sense whatsoever.
A pot of gold will be accepted anywhere as payment. It's a bit less than a pile of filthy lucre, but a bit more than a heap of dough.
Okay, so do we go tell Cheep Cheep we've got this now? Do we need to give the fishing rod back to Arbor? Apparently not. Apparently we're just going to keep his fishing rod even though he asked us to return it when we were done. I suppose our need is greater.
Hey, Cheap.
Yeah, we got the pot of gold.
I have the pot of gold here. Go on, take it to the stud. Oh, I realise it's too heavy.
Maybe you need
I
to
won
carry
an
it
arm
one
wrestling
coin at a
contest
time.
against an orc warrior in Seastone with the help of a strength elixir. We could get something like that for you.
Or we could do that. Alright.
I'll be back soon, Cheap.
More potions. Strength elixir. Medicine book?
I wish there was something to indicate that the book was wrong, but unfortunately it's very sure, and I know it's right.
Okay.
I'm pregnant. I just...
So, medicine book's not going to help us with a strength elixir. I don't really see anything in here that can help us. The carpentry book's not going to. We still have it for some reason, so that's probably going to prove useful in the future. Maybe Arbor knows how to make a strength elixir?
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
Well... Oh, yeah, we put your spade over there.
I don't need your spade anymore. I've put it over there.
Ah, that's great. And you've dug a lovely hole, too, right in the middle of my lawn.
You're welcome.
Ah, sorry about that.
Oh,
Oh, what the heck. I'll plant it with something.
there's a
I
flower
have to
right
get
here.
on. Don't
Of course,
work too hard.
That I won't.
It is a bit far from the love lily, who is bonded with it, so that's probably not a good thing. Come on, Ivo, stop your idle animations and let's get going. So maybe Mother, she knows about potions. Though how will we explain that we need a strength elixir for the bird? Yeah, still only those two.
I'll leave her to work.
Okay.
This magical epidemic seems to be really worrying.
Right, so Father?
Pa?
Yes, Poppet?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, hypothetically, if Cheep Cheep needed to carry a large amount of weight.
Hypothetically, if Cheep Cheep had to transport something heavy through the air, how could I help him do it?
You could ask me to give him the necessary strength. Which you have just done, have you not?
Exactly.
Really?
Of course. But the effect would not last long enough to transport you to, let's say, Seastone.
He doesn't need to do that. It's just a short distance.
I quite like you, Father.
All right. bring me some sunflower seeds.
Ooh, I've already got those. But why do you need them?
What exactly do you want to do with the sunflower seeds?
You'll see. It will make Cheep Cheep strong enough to carry even a heavy load for a short while.
Awesome. Can you make enough that we can take extra with us?
I have a few sunflower seeds. Here.
Good. Keep still.
Keeping still. What is that? Can I have one?
That's it.
Just give Cheep Cheep these seeds to eat shortly before he starts on his journey.
Okay, I
Thanks.
mean, will do. Thanks, Father. You have been a big help. I like you a lot.
Whatever you did to those sunflower seeds looked like magic to me.
Oh no, it was the opposite of magic. Nature, life, pure life.
What exactly
magic
do you mean by that?
can be life too,
Listen
can't it?
to the wind in the willows and the mole and the toad. They know the answer.
Well, I'm listening to you. Why don't you just tell me? But you've done enough, so I won't bother you. Bye-bye, Daddy.
I've got quite a lot to think about.
Goodbye, little daughter.
See you later, Father.
All right, well, that was an easy one. Let's see if these give Cheep Cheep the lift in his wings that we need. Ooh, they're glowing.
The sunflower seeds feel warm and they're vibrating slightly.
Awesome.
As if they were brimming with energy, just waiting to be released.
They are. Here you go, buddy. I mean, we'll just pace back and forth first.
Father's changed the sunflower seeds.
You're certainly excited.
Can you feel anything? Now, don't exaggerate.
Oh, he took the gold
Okay,
already,
okay,
too.
here.
Oh, no. Here it is. Just saw it was gone from our inventory.
I hope it works. But what's he going to be like when he's super cheap? He's got enough of an exaggerated opinion of himself as it is.
Well, luckily it won't last long, according to your father. Should we just step out here? He should be back short. Oh, not the swords. Out here. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's back. Jesus, what a box.
Oh, that's overdoing it a bit.
That made you a ton stronger. We can climb up? Awesome. I didn't realize that, or I wouldn't have wasted time going through the library before when I wanted to go just up to the
I
room.
thought you just wanted to deliver the pot of gold. You deserve it.
Is there a hippogriff in that? That seems like a weird way to do this.
It's really in there, is it? Our hippogriff? Why did the stud put it in there? Couldn't they have just let it fly back with you?
Yeah.
You mean it was in the box already? You didn't actually see it?
Seems a horrible way to keep
I'd love to have your
hippogriffs.
trust. Oh well, at least it's pretty lively.
Yeah. Open it up.
Cheep Cheep blind purchased the hippogriff. His trust in the Aculeus stud is far greater than his mistrust of humankind's capacity to deceive.
Well, let's hope it doesn't
Relax,
bite
I'm on
us.
it.
Hello? It's an actual hippo.
You've still got the receipt, haven't you, Cheep?
Oh my god, I expected a hippogriff like in mythology. Half eagle, half horse. But this is an actual hippo. I think what would be called a feltogrift.
Cheep? Didn't the hippogriff in the magazine look a bit different to this? Bigger, a bit more griff and a bit less hippo?
I love it. Oh, it's cute.
Is this the effect of the epidemic? Mother said it changed things.
Oh, that's right, pink. Well, I mean, there's not much to be done for
Hey,
it.
Cheap.
Did you notice anything of the world of humans? Did you see anything about the epidemic?
Was something different in the human world? Was there any trace of this epidemic? And everything was normal at the start, too? Intimidated? I wonder who they're scared of. I'll be back soon, Cheap.
All right, well, goodbye, friend. I guess you're not coming with us.
You are strong enough, aren't you? You were able to demolish that box just now. Can you carry me as far as Seastone? Right then.
Let's hope so. This looks a bit less than safe, perhaps.
The Archmage. Murdered?
What?
By Wilbur Weathervane?
No way. It's a setup.
There's something strange afoot, Cheap. Mark my words.
Yeah, Wilbur wouldn't do
I don't
that.
believe a word of it. Someone's responsible for this epidemic and someone wants to hurt our friends.
And we have to stop them.
Away to Seastone.
Hi-ho, Feltegriff, away!